Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris. And in today's video, I'm going to give you all the secrets behind camera ready makeup. Meaning, whenever you need to take pictures and your eyes usually just disappear. You thought that you've applied makeup, but then you take a look at the picture and it's like, my eyebrows disappeared. I have no eyes, no lashes. I thought I've applied blush, but there's none. I'm gonna give you all the tips and all the explanations to why the makeup disappears in the pictures and what you need to do in order to have it present. Not to make your face look like makeup-y, but to enhance your appearance. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's get into it. I couldn't have filmed this video in a worse condition than today because I am tired is just an understatement. I'm going through a lot personally and career-wise, just stuff that I don't want to get into, but I'm also dealing with my son who's teething and he's not sleeping at night. So there's just a lot going on. And every time there's a lot going on in my life, you can see it on my face because I always look very sad, even if I'm not necessarily sad, but it's just this heavy weight that I can feel it on my shoulders, So from one point of view, I think this is even better because you're going to see the transformation throughout this video. We're going to talk obviously about camera ready makeup. The way I came out with this subject, with this topic, is after I came back from Cannes. I went there for the film festival. I've been there for the whole time, and then I went to Monaco for Grand Prix, and I did makeup for a couple of celebrities, and as you saw in my previous video. And tell me if this ever happened to you. Maybe you're with friends and maybe you've done your makeup very subtle, or just your regular makeup, and then your friends are taking pictures and you're like, I look so washed out. Did it happen to you? Let me know in the comments. If it did happen to you, it's because makeup looks completely different in pictures than it looks in real life. So let's start with skincare. Very important. I know a lot of people say, oh my God, preparation of skin. Okay, preparation of skin. But when you're doing too much, that's when I think that people confuse having a well-prepped skin with using a ton of products. The more hydration you're going to use on a skin that doesn't necessarily need hydration, the more powder you will end up using to take the shine away from the forehead, from the cheeks, from the chin. Be very mindful when you're doing the preparation of the skin for a camera ready makeup. Less is more when it comes to skin prep. And I'm going to prep my skin using a little bit of moisturizer. I'm using this AUGUSTINUS The Ultimate Soothing Cream. I've seen this in a lot of makeup artists' kit. I have it in my own kit. You want to start with the part of the face that is the driest. That's the cheeks. Okay? Apply your moisturizer on the neck, and then only what's left, you get it on the T-zone. That's incredibly important because you don't actually need that much product before you do makeup. Then one product that I really, really love is this mist. This is a hyaluronic mist that's packed with peptides. So it's not just a good hydration for your skin, but also your skin benefits from it because it will reduce the redness. It will create like this very beautiful surface of the skin. It plumps the skin. I love this to use before moisturizer, after my makeup. Also the spray is so nice from a brand called UNIVERSKIN. I like to use something for my under eyes, like an under eye cream, but nothing that is too heavy. And also, again, the quantity is very important. the one pump is way too much. I'm using 111 Skin Celestial Black Diamond Eye Cream. Fantastic under makeup. I would say this is like a secret weapon. This is how much I use. Can you get closer? This is everything I use under my eye. That's it. And then I try not to get with the moisture in between my lashes. Okay. Then the rest of the cream that I have, I don't want to waste it. I'll apply it on the back of my hand. Another product that I love to use, and I don't know why not a lot more people talk about this, 111 Skin, and their masks are incredible. If you have 10 minutes before you do your makeup, or if you have 10 minutes before you do your client's makeup, use one of these. They're fantastic. Another product that I love to use under makeup are eye patches, and Augustinus Bader has really nice ones. These are fantastic. I'm not gonna apply them today because I typically don't like to start with the eye makeup when it comes to my own makeup. I would do that with a client, but just I'm not mentally prepared to wear these the whole video. So I'm gonna put them on Antonia since I opened them. Okay. I like it. I mean, what is it like to like or not to like? It's just eye patches. What these eye patches do, they usually smooth the surface of the skin around the eyes, and that's really amazing, especially if you're dealing with someone that has fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes, if you're a makeup artist, or just for yourself, you know, if you have fine lines. I promise you these will really make a difference. And there are a lot of brands that are really good. These are just received and I've been applying because I have them. Today I'm going to use this primer, Synchro Skin Soft Blurring Primer from Shiseido, which was part of my Cosmetips edit. I'm so happy about that. Okay. Now let's talk about foundation. In order to create a beautiful base that is really, really nice in pictures, you have to build it. There is just this combination between cream and powders and how you layer them together in order to create a beautiful surface. Because if you just use foundation and concealer, I'm using, by the way, Anastasia Beverly Hills, both foundation and concealer, it's going to give the skin a very flat look, okay? So that's the first step. You want to basically create a perfect canvas. That's why you apply foundation. And I really like this one because it covers, but it's not like that completely flat image in pictures. It doesn't give that. So I always have a couple of shades, to be honest. I'm using 345C and 220N, and I usually mix them to get like the perfect shade. This is the type of foundation that I would never apply with a beauty blender because it just increases it will increase its coverage, and I don't want that. So I did about 2 pumps of this and 1 pump of this, and then I will mix it together. I'm gonna use this brush from BK Beauty 101. Yes, this is a good color. And I just spread the color, spread the product really well. That's the trick. In my opinion, you need to stretch the product really well in order to have like best performance. Else it's gonna look like a mask. Yes. Skin looking beautiful, still looking like skin, but you'll see how we're gonna build it. Then I'm gonna use some concealer, and you know what? For this part of the face, there's just nothing just nothing new. I do this already when I create like a beautiful glamorous makeup look. So I'm gonna ask Antonia just to go through these steps when editing a little bit faster. There's no rocket science here, huh? This concealer is really nice, especially for pictures, because it has this ability to cover really well. And as you can see, it's very hydrating. Well, I wouldn't say very hydrating, but it's hydrating. Also, when it's very hydrating, it's not good because that means more powder. More powder means drier skin. So, you know, it's always a balance. Okay, I can see that it has to be blended better here. So taking my foundation brush. So now the face is kind of flat, okay, because with foundation and concealer we kind of erased all the shadows. Now in order to bring back the shadows, I'm going to apply this contour slash bronzer stick. It's more of a bronzer color for me, and I really like this one in particular from LYS because it's very creamy. It's very easy to blend. It just melts into your skin. I don't use it as much on myself because I know that I have people all over the world following me, and this is only available in the US. So I keep this mostly in my kit. I like to take it with a brush like so and not do the, because that's when I think, for me at least, it's just easier. It's almost like it's already blended. And as you can see, this is very subtle bronzer. It's more like a shading situation. And I apply here. But trust me, this is going to really make a difference in pictures. If I were to do the underpainting technique that you've seen, it's very popular right now, where you apply the contour before the foundation or the bronzer before the foundation, I would have used a darker shade, okay? In my opinion, when you're doing a contour or a bronzer, and it's too much contrast, like you're using something that's too dark, especially for example for red carpet is particular, right? Is going to look like a very horrible brown shadow on your face. It doesn't look like what it's supposed to be looking, because you know, all this shading, all the bronzer that all the products that I'm using, I'm trying to imitate, you know, the shadows and the lights, the natural way you would see the skin, but just improving it, right? But when you have too much contrast, not only that it makes you look older, but it just, you can see them, you can see that it's makeup, you know? Next step is something that I do all the time, and I promise you it makes the biggest difference. When you take a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and you start to, it's a clean one, right? And you start to just go over everything that you have created. By doing so, don't be aggressive, okay? Just do like small movements. You're not only just making your base looking even more flawless, but you're also taking the excess off. And also what I like to do with the clean beauty blender is remove any product that I might have on my eyebrow, only on the hair. So I'm very careful not to take the foundation off, obviously. Okay, time to set. Don't sleep on this powder from Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty has really, really, really great powders. I think a lot of people are keeping this as a secret, a lot of makeup artists. This is a really, really great powder. Just like Givenchy, that's another great powder. This one is pink. It's called Cherry Blossom, I think. And as you can see, when you apply it under the eyes and wherever you want to take the shine away, it just mattifies the skin without making it too flat. And it brightens a little bit, I feel. With just a little bit of powder. So I'm a matte on the center of my face, which is exactly what I wanted. But then if I turn, you can still see the glow. And I always say this in every video. But why is this important? Because when you're taking pictures, especially, all this highlight is going to like be emphasized, because the way the light bounces, it just highlights all these areas that are hydrated and dewy, and then it flattens the areas that are more matte. So that's exactly what you want. You create volume with the texture, with this texture, having it on the skin, and then you kind of blur the pores and you blur the imperfections, the blemishes with the help of powder. So I hope that now it makes even more sense. Eyes are so important in pictures, and I've got incredibly small eyes. I don't know how much you can see now because I don't have anything next to me, so you cannot see proportions, but I am telling you, my eyes are like a weasel, like such small eyes. And I love my eyes, but you know, because I have really bad vision, I don't see very well, even with my contact lenses, because I don't want to get into details, but even with my contact lenses, I don't see very well at a certain point in the day. So I'm always like this, squinting my eyes in order to be able to see, to focus. And in pictures, I'm often like this. That combined with very small eyes is not a good mix. So for me personally, when I do a camera ready makeup, I try to make my eyes look not necessarily bigger, but just to make them look present, just to have them on my face, because oftentimes it just disappears. So I'm gonna do eyes before I do eyebrows, and I'll explain in a second. I plan to do something that's, you know, like I said, camera ready, something that will photograph well, something that might look a bit too much in real, but I promise you it's really, really amazing in pictures. I'm gonna use black pencil at the base of the lashes. Can you please come closer? I rarely use black, but I think that for this makeup, black is the right choice. So I've got black, and then I extend. I don't know if you see, I'm not even super precise. You need like a pencil brush to smudge it. Because I want to have this black at the base of the lashes, but I know that when you actually smudge it, it makes your eye look bigger. When you keep the black at the base of the lashes, it closes the eye unless you apply some kind of shadow. So for me, like a soft, smoky eye is the way to go when it comes to camera ready makeup. I'm gonna apply a little bit more here. Just to elongate the eye. It's not precise because we're not trying to do anything too precise. I just want to have like a nice smoky eye. And then also a little bit of black right here, so that again it elongates the eye. Okay. Then I will take this pen from, this one is from Chanel, and I go over it. I go on top of it. It has a really, really beautiful taupey shade. And then again, I take a sort of like a pencil brush, but a little bit thicker, and I spread it. All right, I've done the other eye. And now I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette from Tom Ford. Really love this taupey shade. And I'm going to take that one with a flat brush and get it right over everything. I personally love this type of makeup so much. I think it looks amazing in pictures. It looks amazing in real life. And I take the same one, the same color, that beigey gray. And then a blending brush. I'll take now the darker color in the palette, this one, and get with it only at the outer corner. No, this brush is too big for this step. I'll take this one. And then also hug the eye, because if I have no shadow in the crease, I feel like again the eye gets too small, especially in pictures. And then I am really careful not to apply something that's too dark right here, like right here, because it's too close to my eyebrow, and then it will close my eye. It will make me look very angry almost. And a secret stays in blending when it comes to eye makeup, especially if you're doing smoky eye. If you don't blend that eye makeup, it's just not gonna look good. And I know that maybe it looks like it's a lot right now, but because I'm actually using this satin finish eyeshadow, I promise you that in pictures, this is not going to look as dark, because it has this luminosity to it. I will take now this color and apply it only here on the inner corner, so it gives extra shine. It almost looks like the eyelids are wet. Now I'm going to curl the lashes. There will be no camera ready makeup without lashes. I cannot even begin to tell you what a difference lashes make. I don't care if your lashes are already super full, unless they're like super full. When you add lashes, it just emphasizes your eye. It just frames your eyes so beautiful, and they will look bigger. And I don't know, I love lashes to apply on clients. I'm pretty lazy to do it myself, especially with the amount of makeup that I apply on me. And I don't like to do strip lashes. I hate them. It's very rarely that I would use a strip lash. I would typically apply these lashes. They're from Swede. Strongly recommend them if you're a makeup artist. I would typically make a mixture between the medium and the short ones. Because again, I have small eyes. I don't have a lot of space between my eyebrows and my lashes. So if I would apply long lashes, it would just be ridiculous. Right now I'm applying mediums. And the lash glue that I'm using is the duo one. The reason why I wanted to do the eyes first is because sometimes I get carried away with the eyebrows. And because I knew that my eyes are going to be the main focus in today's makeup, I was like, you know, I better start with the eyes and then build the eyebrows around the eyes. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this Brow Wiz from Anastasia. Especially right here, this part of my eyebrows disappears in pictures. It's like I don't have it. So that's the part where I'm going to try to make it look a little bit more polished, more visible, but not too much. The secret behind the camera ready eyebrows is to brush them through. I don't care what product you're going to use. You need to brush them through. You need to make that product look invisible in your eyebrows. I desperately need a visit at Full-Time Glam. Who's the best eyebrow specialist in Paris? I haven't seen her in like, I don't know, 3 months. I'm not even exaggerating. This is enough product for me. I've done my eyebrows, but I need to set them in place with some eyebrow gel, and I'll use the the Bay Brow. It's a very nice eyebrow gel. It's gonna hold them in place. If you don't use an eyebrow gel and clean your eyebrows before you even start doing them, they're going to look a little gray. They will have a really weird color. I haven't applied mascara. We're gonna apply mascara now. I was waiting for the lashes to dry. I mean the glue to dry. I've applied 8 lashes. So it's not like a crazy amount. I'll show you how to get rid of this, by the way. Oh, I haven't had this accident in a very long time. I mean, accidents sometimes happen, but I'm usually very careful and I have a safe hand. Okay, now I promised I'm going to show you how to get rid of this. You do not touch it. This little spot, you need to let it completely dry. And then you're going to peel it off with the help of spoolie. Literally, you're just going to peel it off. I'm going to take a little Q-tip. I've got my concealer brush. Bam. Disappeared. Now let's get back to the skin because I was not done with the skin, and then we'll do a recap. I'm going to use this blush. It does not look like much, but I promise you this is beautiful. And the reason why I'm using this color in particular is because I wanted something that is very subtle, very like I'm blushing from within type of product. Look at this. It's just so nice. This is from Valentino number 9. Blush is usually the first thing that comes off, so I will apply a little bit more. And then I'm going to add this bronzer. This is also from Valentino, because for photos, you need to do this combination between cream products and powders in order to have the perfect looking base. Next product I will use is for luminosity, for that I'm wearing nothing. I just have like beautiful looking skin. Is this product? This is absolutely amazing. It will bring life to your skin. I have applied it on the back of my hand and then I take it with a beauty blender and look at this. I barely touch the skin. I don't need my skin to be overly dewy. And then a little bit on the nose. Always on the bridge of the nose. I never apply anything on the tip. I find that a little bit ridiculous, honestly. I can't believe I used to do that. Only because it was trendy, but it never really suited me. Now, when it comes to lips, for this look, I'm gonna do like a very nice neutral lip. And of course, I'm gonna be using Anastasia Beverly Hills in Deep Taupe. Just like you contour the eyes, I feel this the exact same with the lip liner. Also, I feel like when you apply lip liner, your lipstick won't bleed. I'm going to apply this NARS. This is a really nice matte lipstick. I rarely apply matte lipstick, but today's video just made me nostalgic. I'm gonna spread it with my fingers. Okay, so now I have a really nice neutral lip. And this Chanel 722. This is a beautiful lip gloss. These lip glosses, honestly, they're one of the best performing in terms of shine. I love them. You want to finish your look with setting mist because this will not only prolong your makeup look, but it will also melt all the powders. All right, guys, and this is my camera ready makeup look and all the secrets behind it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. All the products that I've mentioned in the description down below, along with my beautiful earrings and my dress. Antonia will put a picture in here because this is also a very beautiful camera ready dress. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.